Hello, beautiful souls and conscious creators. Welcome back to another video. My name is Gabi. I'm a master NLP practitioner, an EFT coach, a law of assumption coach, and a mindset shifting coach here at Create Your Future. And I love that you are joining me as we get ready to break down the law of assumption and figure out how to make it work for you in your life. Today, we're diving deep into a success story that is going to knock your socks off. So go ahead, grab your coffee, your water, or wine, no judgment here, and get ready for this incredible success story. So first, I want to set this up for you so that you are well aware of my client and her situation. You know the drill. You've been there before, right? You meet someone amazing, the chemistry is electric, and then crickets. Yep, that's right. Ghosted. You felt that sinking feeling when someone that you thought was maybe the one just disappears into thin air. And I mean, come on, who hasn't been hurt before, right? Well, I want to introduce you to one of my absolute favorite clients who has totally crushed it. This client, being the rock star that she is, met her special person while abroad. So her specific person while she was abroad. And the connection that they had was electric. They were off to this really hot, spicy, fiery start. And then poof, he went silent. Total radio silence, the kind that sent her spiraling and back into her old fears, feeling unworthy, feeling unloved, feeling tossed aside. You name it, she felt it. And now if you're sitting here thinking, but Gabi, I've been ghosted too. I've had bad relationships. My current relationship or most recent relationship didn't work out so great. So how can I manifest a specific person, or can I even do this? Let me tell you something. Yes, you can. You have everything you need within you to manifest the amazing, loving, desired relationship with a specific person. If my client can do it and I can do it, you can do it too. It's really all about showing up for yourself and assuming the version of you who's already receiving love, who's already in that committed relationship, okay? Living as if you are that person, embodying that person. So listen, my client, she came to me feeling down and out, and I told her the same thing I tell all of you. It's about your state of being. Manifestation isn't about doing anything. It's about being. It's about embodying the version of yourself who already has exactly what you want. And it's really that simple. So what did we do to get her that version of her? Well, we started by crafting the perfect intentions together. We worked on changing her mental diet and really focused on working on training her brain to stop looking for proof of the opposite. Ideally, no more evidence. So we're not looking for evidence. And I will tell you, it really wasn't easy at first. And I'm going to read her success story for you in a minute, and you're going to hear it from her words. But I will tell you that, she stuck with it. And the reason that she stuck with it is because she took to heart when I told her manifestation is a mental game. It is a you versus you game. And you've got to be the version of you who's already in the relationship, who already has the desire, who's already receiving all the love and care that you deserve. There's really no other way to go about it. And I really want to say, the twist that proves the power of assuming your desire is that persistence. No matter the setbacks, no matter the silence, you have to stay true to the version of yourself who is in your desired reality. And so for my client, it was the version of her who's already in this loving and committed relationship with her specific person. And then what happened? Well, we're going to read all about it. Let's hear it straight from her. Here we go. Hi, Gabi. I'm so happy to finally share my full success story with you. I know we've talked about it a bit in our last session, but I will share some more beautiful details with you in this email. For everyone who is hearing this, this is the story of how I manifested my SP visiting me from abroad, entering a full-blown romance after initially being ghosted and not hearing from him for a couple of months. When I initially told Gabi about my situation, I was quite pessimistic and thought I would never receive the love and care that I had wanted and hoped for my whole life. I've been in several painful situations with men. I've experienced hurt, cheating, neglect, abandonment, and disrespect in all of my past relationships. I met my SP when I was abroad playing a gig. They're both musicians. We had immediate chemistry and started a fiery romance that only lasted a few days due to both of us traveling back home. We live in different countries. I knew from the moment I met him that this was someone I'd like to date seriously. We kept in touch for a while, even talked about visiting one another. But then came Christmas and New Year's Eve, and a sinking feeling developed in my stomach that I wouldn't hear from him for a while. Of course, these were my fears manifesting, and even though I had known about LOA for a while, I felt like it was impossible to stop the course of the situation. And of course, I manifested radio silence. I booked coaching with Gabi, and she made the process so simple. It was just about being in the state of already being in this beautiful and committed relationship. Together, Gabi and I crafted the right intentions for me, and I started my mental diet. At first, it was hard for me to stop looking for evidence and for the words and intentions to sink in. My mind gave me all sorts of reasons to believe that this won't work, that these intentions are not enough, that there was more for me to do. Absolute BS. Manifestation is not about doing, it's about being. And slowly, I morphed into the version of me who is already in a relationship with him. At first, I saw his name everywhere, which is significant because it is a very unique name. Then on Valentine's Day, he liked my story. I kept telling myself, this is just the beginning, we're already together. Then he reached out a few more weeks later, asking me how I'd been, and said that he saw on social media that I'm always so busy and doing cool things. I shared with him that I'd received some sad news, something had happened in my family, but that otherwise everything was okay. More radio silence followed. This was so frustrating. It made me feel unloved and not cared for. The old wounds came up, but I persisted, like Gabi said. Then I traveled for another gig to my favorite city. I watched more CYF Gabi videos and realized that I might carry some resentment towards him for not consoling me the last time we spoke. So I assumed that he apologized and we were on good terms. 2 hours later, he sent me paragraphs about how he tried to stay away from his phone for a while in order to avoid doom scrolling and watching bad news, that he was sorry for not reaching out sooner. What followed over the next couple of weeks were letter-style message exchanges between the two of us, and they were not always immediate and speedy from his side, but I persisted anyway. Then he invited me to come and visit him. I answered that I would love to, but that it would also be nice to see him here in my city. 2 weeks later, he booked his flights and visited me. His visit started with a hiccup. He had to delay his visit by a day. Again, I had to soothe my nervous system and stay in the state of already being with him. He bought another flight, and the next day he traveled. We met for the first time in 6 months, and the warmth and connection was even better than the last time I saw him. We spent a weekend together. It was full of affection and fun and closeness, and he actually reflected all of my affirmations and intentions back to me. Here's just a few of the things that he said. I'm not coming to sightsee the city. I'm coming to sightsee you. I'm so grateful I met you. I never want to take you for granted. This is so special. When I'm with you, I don't have a care in the world. You're perfect to me. You're beautiful from the inside out. You're such an angel and such a beautiful creature. Random strangers kept complimenting us, saying that it was nice to see our connection. One guy even told us to never let each other go. By the end of his stay, as I walked him to the coach station, he told me he really wants me to come over to his place, that we could take a road trip together this summer, and he even made plans to get me involved in one of his creative projects, which starts next year. Since he has traveled back home, there's been consistent communication. He sent me screenshots of flights for me that he wants, or that he's looked up. He's told me he misses me and he's thinking about me. We are now actively planning my visit to him. I hope this gives anyone who has ever been ghosted or has had a history of bad relationships hope and the drive to persist. Manifestation is about consistently choosing the version of you who has their desire. It's that simple. If I can do it, you can do it too. This is just so beautiful. And she really does hit on exactly what it is that we are teaching here at Create Your Future, which is about how manifestation really and truly is a mental game. It is a you versus you game. And it's about really and truly embodying the version of you that has your desire. So what's the lesson here, loves? It's simple. Persist in your assumption, in your belief that your desire is already done. And when you do that, when you persist, it must come to pass. My client is proof of that. She didn't do anything extra. She just became the woman who's already loved and cared for. And I'm telling you, when you get this, you'll start seeing results in your own life too. All right, it's time for you to go step into that power. If you loved this video, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and don't forget to subscribe for more sassy, no nonsense coaching and some Loki barks in the background. Drop your comments below and tell me what you're manifesting right now. I love reading them. Stay fierce, stay fabulous, and remember, you are the creator of your own reality generator. Select the version that you want to experience. Bye.